Hello. Happy Sunday fun day, guys. Oh, and welcome in. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Simone. I'm just, okay. All right. How's everybody today? I'm running a little late. YouTube. All right, and oh God. Okay. Right. Just get into my sale here. Right. Whoop. I turn that down. Okay. Hi, Cassandra. Aloha. Welcome in. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Sorry I'm running a little late today. It's been a busy morning. How is everybody? How is everybody? We got stuff that's... Ooh, hold on. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, okay. 15 minutes already you've been waiting? That's a long time to wait for your groceries to be put in the car. All right. How's North Carolina? Girl, Simone, it's not as muggy, but the humidity has dropped considerably. So that's a good thing. So it's warm. It's just that it's not, it's not that heavy, heavy heat, but everything's good. Everything's good. Nice weather. Nice weather for August, for the middle of August. Oh, okay. Yeah. They do get a lot of morning orders over there, the Cheryl. So that's I'm sorry you had to wait so long. They're usually right on top of stuff, but like I said, usually depends. All right. Okay. Other than that, how was everybody's weekend? Oh, that's pretty. All right. So we're just good. We're just waiting for a few more folks to get in. And so let me get this stuff out of the way. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Maryanne. This is Allintheattic Treasures. I have live sales every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so if you're interested in purchasing something from me today, I'm located in southeastern North Carolina. I use Pirate Ship for my shipping, which is a discounted shipping rate through USPS that I pass on to you guys. And I accept PayPal for payment, and I will send you an invoice. And if you have not purchased before, I would need you to email me Right below here is my email address in the purple bubble. And I would need your full name, your YouTube name if it's different than your handle on YouTube. If it's different than your real name, full mailing address, of course, and an email that I can send you your PayPal invoice to. Hopefully, it's one that you use often, so you'll be notified that you have a PayPal invoice due. If you don't have PayPal, that's fine. You can check out as a guest. They do accept all major credit cards, Venmo, and Apple Pay. So your choice of how you like to pay the invoice. I usually send it out receipt due upon due upon receipt. But if you would be so kind as to, if you do pay, to pay within the 3 days of receiving your invoice, that would be wonderful. All right, so I got all that out of the way. So you're working and lurking, Cassandra? All right. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So other than that, guys, so we're gonna get through some items today. I got just a couple of more items that I wanted to put numbers on, but I have an collection, an eclectic array of items today, a little bit of Christmas glass, and things of that nature. So should be a fun day today. And thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate it. Okay. Okay. All right. So without further ado, we get right into it. I don't want to chitty chat for too long. And hold on. Let me just do my numbers. And I didn't finish doing my stuff. Okay. All right. So let's start out with some small items, and then we'll work up to some glass stuff, and take it from there. But thank you all for being here and hang out for the very end. I do my $5 credit Bunny Bucks giveaway at the end of the show, so make sure you hang out for that. And if you're watching this on the replay, and there's something that did not sell, feel free to email me and ask about the item, and I will definitely get back to you on that. So we can, so I just put that out there. Oreo whiskers and Maui are great, Cassandra. Oreo's being the usual Siamese Diablo. Whiskers is a chill cat, of course, and Maui Wowie. He's just wonderful. He's doing much better. So all the critters are doing good. Hi, Annie. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so today I have I have buy it nows and I have some offer ups. Now, how my buy it nows work, if for those of you who don't know, I will present an item, I'll give it a number and a price. I'll put the number and the price in the chat, and if 2 or more people come in with the same number, then it will automatically turn into a bid. Okay, and that way it eliminates, it takes care of the lag on the buy it nows, and it gives an opportunity for those who don't have fast internet to jump in on the item. Okay, and then it would be up to those who are in that to bid it out, and the highest bidder would get the item. Okay, let's see here. So, and also cautious when you're bidding. If you put a number, if you're going to bid on an item, please make it that is your top offer, because I do. I will accept the highest offer that's coming in on a bid. Okay. Other than that, let's get started. Let's get started. Okay, so let me start out with some smalls here. All right, so I don't know if anybody's ready for Christmas yet, but I figured I would bring, you know, a couple of items. I went searching for my my Halloween, and it's somewhere. I didn't have enough time to grab it, but maybe next week I'll pull it out next week. All right, guys. So up first, I have a set. Okay, I have a set of these are little Homeco figurines, and let's see. Oh. Of course, I X'd myself out. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let me get in the chat. Okay. This is a buy it now. And well, okay, it's in the chat. Okay, so my first buy it now is a set of these Homeco figurines. They are Christmas mice. Okay, here's the one guy, and here's another guy, like they're Santa mice. They don't have any chips, cracks, or repairs on them. And there's the underneath, or the Homeco, and the number 5405. Okay, so you get the set of 2, and it's a buy it now, $12, number 14. And they are this big. They're nice. They're nice size. These would be cute in an assemblage. Hi, Miss Sherry. How are you? Good to see you. Okay. Sweet mice. Okay. $12, number 14 for the set of 2 Homeco Christmas mouses. Macy mices. And okay, so we'll put a pass in on that. Okay. All right. Up next, I have what they call a cracked egg or a half egg. I call it. It reminds me of a three-legged egg or three-legged chicken. Okay. And this is. Oop. Sherry, I want that shirt. I'm always late. That's why I associate myself with Alice and the White Rabbit, because I am always late for something. Okay, so this is made by Narco, and it is the half cracked egg, and this is the three-legged half cracked egg. Narco's on the bottom. It has a nice floral pattern. There's some raised paint on the florals. There you go. It doesn't have any chips, cracks, or imperfections. Has a nice soft glaze on it. And it is this big. And if you're interested, it's buy it now, $10, number 18. Buy it now, $10, number 18. Here's your inside. And these were, I read that these were for like your bulbs, a bulb plant flower. And that's how you would start a bulb, or to, any plant that's a bulb, you would put that in there. I put my cuttings. I have a little one that sits on my kitchen counter. And I put my cuttings from my spider plant. So, very pretty. I mean, again, has multiple uses. You know, you could put your makeup brushes in there, or cotton swabs, cotton balls, or you could just leave it as is. And I have my, I don't have my measuring tape. I don't have it. Just give me a second. Let me go get my measure. There it is. Okay. It's 4 inches by about 3 inches. It's 4 inches by 3 inches. Okay. And we'll pass on that one. Okay. Up next, Christmas. Very pretty. This is made by Avon. Okay, this is made by Avon. Oh, I can't talk and type at the same time. Okay. What's the matter? Oh, the squirrels ate your plant? Dan. Sorry, Sherry. What kind of plant was it? Okay, so up next, this is a buy it now. This is a very pretty ornament made by Avon. It's of a resin inside. I guess it was musical at some point. It needs one of those little watch batteries that go in there, but it doesn't have any music anymore. But down on the bottom, there's a little piece down there. But anyway, this is what it looks like. So it's Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus under a manger. It is made of plastic. And these are cute, you know, these are pretty. If you put them on the, you hang them on a tree and then make sure that there's a light behind it to illuminate it. That would look very pretty. So that's what it looks like. And it does come with its box. The Blessed Nativity. And it says it plays Silent Night, and it LED light and music operate with it. Oh, it's a non-replaceable battery. Okay, so it doesn't replace. Okay, well anyway, well that's not good. Well anyway, it just looks pretty no matter what. Okay, so number 23, $8 for the Avon Blessed Nativity ornament. And that was 23. Put that to the side. All right. I need one of those little rolly carts like Dee's got. All right. Let's do let's do this. This is also a buy it now. Okay, so up next is a figurine made by, who's this made by? Norco? Number 15. Yep, Napco. Napco makes this figurine. It's in the style of the Hummels. So it's little goose, a little girl with geese, and she's praying to, up here in the birdhouse is the Mother Mary. So she's praying, her hands are folded, she's praying, she has a little geese on the bottom. This is free of any repairs or cracks or chips. It is definitely vintage. There's the bottom. And she stands this tall, which is, I heard Hummels are coming back. That they had fell out of favor for a while, but I heard they're coming back. So she stands 7 inches by 4 inches wide, and she is free and clear. Oh, good, Cheryl. Got your groceries. Awesome. Okay. All right. Okay. Up next, I love this. I was going to keep this, y'all, for me. For me. Okay. Let me put the information in. Okay. Okay. Now this is a tiny little curio hutch that has the door. It opens up and you have a little shelf inside. It has all that little chippy goodness going on here. And it's a very pretty light green in the color tone here. And I love this the way the little legs are. Here's the back. Here's the bottom. So if you have, and that's how big it is. That's how big it is. I love it. It has that old timey green, you know, and it is distressed. I love that old timey green. Like it's definitely a shabby chic, what they call whatever, grandpa core or something like that. But if you have little things to display in here, that would be perfect. And it measures, I see sis at 19. It's it's about 12 inches tall. And she measures 5.5 by 3.25 deep. Okay, so I see sis in for 16. If I see any other interest, if not, I'm going to count her down. Okay, so we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. No, it was a buy it now, sis. But what I do in my buy it nows is I give people an opportunity that if there's 2 or more people that come in with the same number, because people have different internet speeds or whatever, it allows them to, to come in. So if 2 or more people put the same number, that's why I say, if there's any other interest. And that way people don't. Yes, ma'am. Well, yeah, technically, yes. Technically, yes. Hi, Barb. How are you? Welcome in. But see, what happens was, with the buy it nows, like I said, people have slow internets or whatever device they're using, and they lose out a lot because they don't have fast internet. So to account for the lag, I allow people that, if there's 2 or more people that put the same number in, I allow them to battle it out with each other. And like I said, it'll be, and it's not really too confusing, sis. It's just, because, not everything will be an offer up, and it takes more time. But it's just the way that I do it to account for the lag. And that way people feel that they had an opportunity to get in on something. So, but thank you very much, sis, and congratulations on that purchase. And then we'll put you down for that. Okay. Perfect. All right. Up next, I have these red, I still have a set of, I have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, no, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 8. I'm going to show these again. I only have 8 left. Perfect for the holidays. Didn't. Okay. So these are the ruby red. Let me get my, okay. Ruby red glass luncheon plates. Okay. They are not flash. This is true ruby red glass. Okay. And there's your pattern. These are a deep ruby red. They're absolutely gorgeous. And these are French. It says France on the back. So Durand, or later known as Crystal d'Arcures by Limerick. Okay, so you get a set of 4. They're 8-inch plates. And these are for $25 per set. And let me put in a number. Okay, and they're going to be number 25. Okay, so you will receive 4 8-inch plates, ruby red 8-inch plates, 4 for $25. I have 2 sets available. If anybody's interested, this is the last of what I had. Okay, this is the last that I have. So it's beautiful ruby red. $25 for the set of 4. Now you can Google these. These are running about $18 per plate. Okay. So it's a good buy. It's a fantastic steal of a deal. Okay, I got you, sis. Yes. I got you down for number 19 for the mini hutch. I got you. No worries. So pretty, but I only need 2. Okay. Well, if, like I said, the only way of having 2 left over would be I would have left over a set of 6, but I would have to have sold somebody to come in and say 6. And then I would have 2 left over. But right now it's just 4 and 4. All right. So we can pass on those. Whoops. Okay. We can pass on those. Let's do, okay, speaking of glass and holidays, now I picked these up, and these are a marriage, okay? This is a luncheon plate, okay? Now, what size is this luncheon plate? There are 8 pieces in this set. This is about 8 3/4 inch luncheon plate with a cup. Okay, so here's the thing. The luncheon plate, you get 4 of the luncheon plates. Okay. Which number? Number 4. Okay. We're, hold on. Okay, we're starting these at $18, and you get a set of 8. Okay. Now this is a luncheon plate, and it has a little divot there for the cup, and here's the cup. Now you notice that the cup is different than the plate. The plate has a cubist pattern. The cup has like a thumbnail print, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so the plate itself is what they call American Whitehall Clear, okay, by the Colony Company. All right. Now, some of you know this as Indiana glass, which they did take over. It was, they acquired Indiana glass in the 1960s. Okay, so this is a white hole pattern. All right. And when they purchased Fostoria, they used a lot of the Fostoria mold. So you'll know this cubist pattern is American Fostoria, but that's why they called it Whitehall American, or American Whitehall Clear. All right, so you get that. Now the cup is Yorktown Colonial by Federal. Okay, and there's a little F in the shield at the bottom of the glass. Okay, so these are the way that I found them. Okay, so you get 4 plates and 4 cups in this okay, so you get 4 plates, and I'm gonna hold this up, 4 cups that go with it. And this is perfect for the holidays. You know, we got holidays coming up. Okay, so you get this whole set. There's 8 pieces, and it's $18, starting out $18 for the whole set. Okay, and it is clear. All right. Whoops. Okay. So Federal, just to give you background, Federal made their glass 1920s and 1979. So, you know, this is sitting somewhere in there. And American Whitehall, did I write that down? Did I write that down? Colonial glass. Yeah, well, let's see. Imperial ran to 95, Fostoria ran to 86. So, but anyway, they don't have any chips, cracks, or any imperfections. So perfect for the holidays. Perfect, perfect. Okay. All right. Let me put those to the side. Again, if there's any interest later, we can come back. We can come back. All right. Well, I'm going to pass on those. And they were, I'm trying to be more efficient with my numbers and keeping track of everything. Okay, number 4 is a pass. Okay. All right. Up next, another piece of glass that was made by it's Fostoria glass, made for Princess. Well, Princess House sold it, but Fostoria is the glass company that made the glass. Now this is very interesting. Oh, this is buy it now. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Now here's what it is, and it does have a slight glow to it. Okay, when I put the UV light on it, what it is, it's a small candy or nut bowl, and it has a little copper bottom for the foot. This does screw off. Okay, so you can wash it. And this was made for this was from 1970s, Princess House, but the glass is for Astoria. That's what I found out. So it has this nice little scalloped edge along the top. It has a slight glow when I put the UV light on it. So this is the size of it. And 6.5 inches round by about 3 inches in height. So it's just a cute little catch-all, a little nut bowl. And I like the copper bottom. That adds a different touch to it. No chips, cracks, or imperfections. Copper for the fall vibes, you're right. This would look great with a bunch of walnuts sitting in there, or a bunch of, you know, whatever peanuts you want to put in there for the fall. Okay. And that was number 20. All right, up next, we have another piece of glass, another piece of Princess House glass, actually. This is crystal. Okay, and they said this is from the 1970s. Okay. Okay. And this is crystal, guys. And this is this big. And as you see here, it has 3 small areas there for the very thin taper candles. Okay, so this is like a small center bowl, okay, that you can put the 3 candles in, and then maybe put some foliage, Christmas foliage, if you have any of that vintage Christmas rings or Christmas foliage you'd like to put in there. But it is crystal, and my research said again that it's made for Astoria glass, but it has this very pretty like a thumbprint, and then the design from there has a star pattern in the middle. And this was $15, number 22. $15, number 22 for this. And I'll give you a measurement on that. This is 6 inches, 6 inches wide. Oh, and it's roughly about 1.75 inches. But no chips, no dings, no nothing. Nice heavy piece of crystal here, guys. Very pretty. Not too, you know, not too obnoxious. You know, if you have a small center table and you just want to put 3 little candles in, that would be perfect. Okay, so they're all right. Let's do another piece. Now this is an offer up. And this is okay. Now this is an offer up starting at $12. This is what did I write down here? This is called Puritan, but made by Puritan. It's a silver plate divided dish. It has the glass divided insert that goes inside. Okay, it does have a small glow when I put the UV light on them. Oh, you do? You buy the weather candles? Cool. And here is the details on this. I did not polish it up, guys. I will leave that up to you. But here's the pretty reticulated edge. Okay. Here's the insert, the glass insert. And it is divided with the burst on the bottom. There's no chips. Oh, hold on. It has one small flea bite right on that inner, right there. As the inner side has a small flea bite. But other than that, it's very pretty. A lot of folks are collecting the silver plate now. Oh, candies. I'm sorry. I read that totally wrong. I read it quick. I read it as weather candles, not Werther's candies. Okay. So, and on the back, there's a stamp way on the back. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. And it says Puritan silver plate. So very pretty. Again, peanuts on one side, M&Ms on the other. You know, different type of nuts that you like. Okay. Number 12. Put that over here. All right. Next up, okay. All right. Next. And hello to everybody in the Lurkers Lounge. Thank you for being here. Okay. This is crystal. Made in Taiwan, crystal glass crystal. Okay, this is a buy it now. Okay. And here it is. It is a crystal glass angel, praying angel. And I believe you put a little votive right here, a little votive candle. We'll have that. Yep, it kind of sits right there. And also, I mean, they have the battery operated ones you can use. And under the bottom, it's kind of hollow under here. So you'll probably be able to put a battery operated one underneath as well to light it up. Or if you have one of the little light boxes that light up, that would look fantastic as well. Here's the back, and it has the mark. It says crystal. And she is this big, and she is a praying angel. Made in Taiwan. It's probably from the 70s into the 80s. And it measures 7 inches by 4.5 inches. 7 inches by 4.5 inches. And there's no chips, cracks, or anything like that on this one. It's in excellent condition. And it's $12, number 26. $12, number 26. Oh, excuse my reach. Okay, I have a nutcracker, guys. I have a nutcracker. Okay. Okay, and here he is. This is here's your nutcracker. And here, but you know all how these operate, but here's this little beard. Here's his face. He has a sword that he holds and a bowl with a cross on it. There's the underside. This is not a made in Germany one, but if you like nutcrackers, he has a few little scuffy marks on his crown and on his arm right here. He has little scuff marks right here. But other than that, he's adorable. And he stands quite tall. He's a good size. If you like nutcrackers, the king's, he's about 15 inches tall. He's a nice size. There you go. $15, number 27. $15, number 27 for the nutcracker. Do you? You think they look mean? Aw, he doesn't look mean. Maybe because of the way their eyes are painted. Oh, happy Sunday Funday. Hi, Heather. Welcome in. Okay. This is a big one. Okay. This is a big, big one. This is made by Jeanette Glass. Jeanette Glass. Marigold Carnival Glass Eggnog Punch Bowl. And the pattern is Camellia. Camelia. Camellia. Okay. And so with this bowl that I put here we go. This is an offer up. And we're going to start this off at $25. And this is what you get. It's the Marigold Iridescent Punch Bowl or Eggnog Bowl. And it does say eggnog right there. The graphics are perfect. It's not been murdered in a dishwasher. And the Camilla pattern is the flower that's on the bottom. So you get the beautiful bowl, punch bowl. Hi, Valerie. How are you? You just got back in from grocery shopping too? All right. Welcome in. And then you get 6 of the punch bowl cups. And again, they match because they have the flower pattern on the bottom. In really, really good shape. Mm-mm. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so there are 6 of the punch bowl glasses, or cups rather, okay, that match the bowl. So that's what you get. And the eggnog bowl itself. Now, Jeanette Glass, they were in business from 1888 to 1983. So this is, I would imagine, I don't know, I would imagine maybe I would be guessing on a year. I'll leave it up to you guys. But it's gorgeous. The graphics, usually these are all worn down or whatever. But no, let me check before I say no chips. No chips, no cracks, no flea bite. Well, no, there's a tiny, tiny, tiny little flea bite right there on the edge. But other than that, so very pretty. Perfect for the holidays, guys. Perfect, perfect. Eggnog. Who doesn't love eggnog at Christmas time? And if you don't want to make eggnog, you can turn it around and make like a harvest punch, like spiced cider or something like that with the floating apples or oranges or whatever that they put in it, cinnamon. You could spin it right around. Nobody would even know. So very pretty set. Okay. Hi, Heather. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, doke. Up next, very pretty. Up next, I have a new Martinsville. This is an offer up. Hi, Margot. Welcome in. How are you? Okay. Oh, that's awesome. That's a nice picture. That's a nice picture. I don't know, it's called something. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah. I got that from Denise, DMB. Denise's Magical Emporium. Yeah, I love it. All right, so this is pattern number 4457. It's New Martinsville / Viking. This is a starting bid of, did I put it in there? Yes, I did. I already did it already. Okay. This is a starting bid of $18. This is called the Flower Basket pattern, and it's a clear cake platter server. The etch number is number 26, but the pattern number is 4457, made by New Martinsville Viking / Viking, 1938 in production, 1938 to 1944. It does have a slight glow. Let me put it on the table. Yeah, it glows around the edges where it's the thickest. And it has a green glow at the bottom. So this does have the magnesium in it. So here's your pattern. I'll try to put it down low so you can see the pattern. So in between are these this jettisons, so too long, too short in between each panel. And this is a flower basket in this panel, and this is just flowers in that panel. It has a very pretty scalloped edge. There's no chips or cracks. I don't think this will show. This might. This is my. See the basket? And then this panel has just the flowers. Isn't that pretty? And I'll give you a measurement on it. This measures, what did I miss? At the widest point, this is 10 3/4 inch. And it stands, it doesn't stand very tall. It only stands like 2 1/4 inches. So nice and low to the table. Okay. But absolutely beautiful and fantastic. It does have a couple of scratch marks on the face of it. So, but that's because someone loved it and someone used it. Okay. So again, this was in production 38 to 44. New Martinsville. Isn't that gorgeous? Perfect for the holidays. Girl, stop talking about food. Sherry, I've been hankering for a coconut cake. I love coconut cake. Okie doke. Up next, we have some more vintage goodness here. We have a Pyrex. A Pyrex, vintage Pyrex, somewhere between the 1920s and 1940s. This is a clear casserole dish bowl with the etched flower lid. The etched flower lid does glow, and so, well, you know, not like the uranium glow, but it does have the magnesium in it. And that was used to make the glass clear. But this is a hard to find lid. I did see Scott talking about this lid, that he found a lid and said if you can find the bottom, even better. And I was lucky enough to find the lid. So the two match after investigating, because the lid is a 623-C, and that's what goes with the bottom. It goes with the bottom of this. This is ovenware made in USA. Large. It's 1.5 quart. And it's a 023. Okay, and this is a 623. So they go together. Okay, so let me just put the information in, which I have the sticker over here. Bear with me. Okay, so this is a starting bid of $16. And here it is. It's clear, 1.5 quart casserole. Now, there is a condition with this. This handle underneath, right there, has a chip right there underneath the handle. This does have some wear on the bottom and on the inside because it was used. Okay, here is the Pyrex on the back right there. Pyrex, large letters. Ovenware made in the USA. And here is the lid that matches it. Let's see if I can show you there's the etching on the lid. Okay, so we have the flower, and that's how it is all the way around. Now, right here on the very end, there's the number right in here. And the inside lip has 2 small flea bites right in here where my finger is. But other than that, it's in excellent condition. I mean, Scott said it's hard to find the lids. You know, you don't find the lids. So I was lucky enough to do so. So if you're interested in that, we have an offer starting bid at $16 for the vintage 1920s to 1940s Pyrex 1.5 quart covered bowl. Hi Maritza, welcome. Oh, hola. Okay. Maritza, by the way, I found your channel and I did watch some of your videos, and Maritza's quite a crafter and she does whole videos on her crafting items. And she does lots of yarn and all kinds of crafting things. You have to check out our channel, guys. All right, so no interest will pass. And that goes in here. Okay, I have four of these gingerbread style house ornaments. Okay, and these are oh boy. Okay. This is your first one, the gingerbread. Then you get this gingerbread with the snowman. Then you get this gingerbread house with the gingerbread man here. And then you get this one. Okay, so you get all four for $12. And that I see Sherry in for number 24. Thank you, Sherry. If there's no other interest, we'll count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Sherry. All right, congratulations, Sherry. These are coming home to you. Thank you so much. I love them. I love the gingerbread. And we got number, what did I say? Number 24 goes to Sherry. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. All right. I think I hit everything on my table. So now I've got to turn around. Hi, Linda Punky. How are you? Oh, at a wedding? Girl, go back to your wedding. Oh, my goodness. You're too funny. Okay, up next. This is an offer up. An offer up. All right. This is very pretty. It's an offer up starting at $16. Okay, this is a white sleigh in the Lenox look. It is not marked Lenox, but it has that Lenox look. It has a high glossy glaze on it. There's no imperfections. Here's the underpants side. But isn't that gorgeous? And there's the wreath, the Santa's sleigh. Oh my goodness. And it is this big, guys. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. This measures 9 inches long. It measures 5.5 inches in height. And across, it measures somewhere around 4.5 inches. But it is, no, it's not milk glass microdot. It is ceramic, a ceramic porcelain. It is not milk glass. But isn't that beautiful? I love it. This I was really on the fence on whether I wanted to keep this, but I do have heaps and heaps of Christmas stuff. No chips, no cracks, and there's your inside. Perfect. You can do an assemblage in here, florals, candy canes, you name it, rolled up towels, however you would like to do that. Isn't that pretty, Cheryl? I think so too. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. Yep, gold deer with gold sleigh. And wow, yes, absolutely. Yeah, bunch up a gold and white balls, and then find yourself a nice gold and white deer. Oh yes. Stop that. You're giving me ideas. I'm gonna keep it. So anyway, and if there's no interest, we're gonna pass. Okay. Up next, mid-century modern, guys. 1950s. 1950s. What is my number? 13. Okay. Speckled, pink, 1950s goodness right here. It's a center console, leaf, California pottery. I believe it's called Enchanto pottery leaf console. It is this big. There's no chips or cracks. I give you close up on the color tones. It has a nice matte glaze on it. So perfect for mid-century homes. And this is a starting bid at $16. Sherry, you're too much. Don't leaf it with me. Isn't that pretty? Now this measures 13 inches long, and at the widest point it's about 5 inches. Isn't that beautiful? And there's markings on the bottom. Sherry. Oh my God. I like your corniness. You keep the chat laughing. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. All right. Up next, I have a pair of Ellie Smith candle holders. And, oh, these are so nice. And, oh my goodness. These are so nice. These are made by Ellie Smith in the 1940s. And this is starting bid of $16 for the set. And here they are. Ellie Smith, 2 bowl. And you get 2 of them. You get the set. $16 is the starting offer. The bowls are intact. They're not cracked from the candles. There's no candle wax down inside either. So these are fully intact. They're from the 1940s. And it's hollow underneath. But here's what I like. I turned them over and I set them on the table like that. And I was like, wouldn't that be a great soap holder in the bathroom? Right? Or if you had them on the table like this, you could put, you could put something in there, on the table. You'd put pudding in them. You go, girl. I love it. I love it. $16 Sis sent me a picture of her glasses with her Heisey parfait glasses, heaped and heaped with pudding and whipped cream. I got such a kick out of that. Thank you so much, sis, for sending me that. It's great. Oh boy. So no chips, no. Well, let me check for flea bites. Well, the bottom of this one is in excellent condition. There's a small design on the bottom here. It looks like a little leaf. And then this one has, again, just some roughness to the seam, you know, where they came out of the molds. But no chips or anything like that. So here is a set. You could use them as candles or flip them over and fill them with what you want to fill them with. I thought of a soap. I thought of in the bathroom with soap, or you know, put them on the table and put some, I don't know, some whatever you want in there. So any kind of condiment, I guess, dip or whatever. So dual purpose. But 1940s, if you like that style. Okay. All right. Candle, compost, soap, dish, winner, winner. You're funny. Oh my gosh. We will pass on that one. Okay. Up next, oh, last week I showed this, remember? And I didn't know who made it. This was a nappy dish, a divided nappy dish. Remember this one? And I didn't know who made it. It's got the fleur-de-lis on it, and it has the one little handle. And it's like just a little nut dish or a nappy dish. Anyway, I found out Indiana Glass made this. Isn't it pretty? Indiana Glass made that. That was last week. All right, more glass. Let's try this one. Now, you got holidays coming up, right? So we got Halloween. So let's do a black vase, a black glass vase. And let's start this at $14. But here's your design. It's a cross or lattice pattern, etched or frosted. Right? You can see that. There's your inside. There's the bottom. And it's this big. And that would be very cool with, it's kind of contemporary, but kind of like gives me an 80s vibe. But perfect for Halloween, right? Perfect for Halloween. You could put your pumpkin picks, you know, and other florals for Halloween in there. That would look fantastic. You can also, you know, you could do the purples, you know, for Halloween. You could do purples, greens, red. It's universal. You could use it for anything. I see Dreamboat Annie at 14. Thank you, Annie. But yeah, it gave me the vibes of the 1980s. But I love that crisscross lattice pattern. And it doesn't have any chips or anything in it. Let me see if this has... No, I'm not seeing it. It's just frosted. Frosted black glass. Isn't it though? Very pretty. All right, so if I only see Annie, I'm going to do the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. I'll put my sold in. Boy, there's a lag. Okay, so congratulations, Annie. This is coming home to you. Let me refresh my page. And make sure y'all are in live chat, okay? If you're on your laptop or all. I'm glad you like it, huh? Congratulations. 16. And that's Dreamboat. All right. All right, up next, let's do a piece of jewelry quick. Woo. This is very pretty. This is 925. Now this is an offer up, and we're at the starting bid at $25. Are you going to put, oh, that's going to look great. Beautiful mums for Halloween. That's awesome. This is how I found it, guys. It was in a Zales box. I don't know if it came from Zales or not, but it is marked 925. Okay. On both the necklace and the pendant. Where is it? I had it here somewhere. Anyway, now these could be like a white topaz or not, but they are definitely glass. And here it is, guys. This is the necklace. It is like the eternity circle. And here's the back. Now there is a marking on the back, right? I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's right where my fingernail is, and it says 925. Now I'll give you a measurement of how long it is. Let me take it out of here. My goodness. This is very pretty. Nobody would know that this is not white gold. If you don't tell them, they won't know. It has the baguette stone. Baguette style. Okay, so it measures. Okay. This is a 18-inch. 18-inch. I'll show it to you on the form. It has the roll the locking clasp, and on the back of this it's printed 925. I don't know. I don't have that kind of camera that does that zoom in stuff. But anyway, trust and believe, there's 925 on there. Now, less the cat here. Sorry. Okay, less the cat here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There you go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the pendant is about an inch. And it's baguettes. And it is 925 chain and pendant. And they could be, I'm thinking they're the clear topaz or like a Swarovski, but it doesn't say Swarovski crystals on it. let's see here how it hangs. There's these little loops to hang it. But that's like the eternity circle, right? Didn't Oprah do that for a while? She was selling some kind of eternity. But yeah, isn't that sparkled beautifully? Oh my goodness. So 925 on the markings. 18-inch drop is beautiful. It's a beautiful one. I don't really find too much sterling silver jewelry. All right. Okay. Put that away. All right, up next. This is cool. This is very cool. All right. This is a buy it now. For nope. Okay, this is a bubble bottom shot glass set. Okay, with the under tray, and you get 6 different colors. You get amber and green, and we have 2, like a red here. We get red, and then another kind of a yellowy green, blue, and another red. Okay, this is all hand blown, and I believe it's from like the 90s. Okay, and here's your under tray. Now this is cold painted. There is a little bit of chippy right here going on. So when you wash this, make sure you wash this. Do not soak it, or else all that will come off. Okay, so you have the tray. Sherry. Oh my God. You're too funny. All right. So we have a tray with 6 art glass shot glass or cordial glasses. Okay. Now if you're artsy fartsy, you can just flip them upside down and you know, just display them on the table all in a row, all lined up, right? You look like little people. So you get the whole tray and the 6 art glass bubble bottom shot glass set. $20. Buy it now, number 5. It is a cool set. You know, you got the holidays coming up, right? So a little bit of limoncello in there would be good. A little black. Oh, what I used to love. It's the blackberry. Oh no, the cherry liqueur brandy. Yummy. Just a little something nice. Or you know what? If you're just into art glass and the modern look, this would just look great out on the bar. You know, maybe the kids. You know, if you have children over the drinking age, You know, maybe they would like something like that as a gift, right? Cherry. Blown glass. I can't say the word. I'm not allowed to say the word. All right. So we're going to pass on that one. But I love it. It's such a great piece. There you go. Up next. This is made by Mikasa. Okay. And it is a covered bowl called poinsettia. Here's the back marking. And it opens up like that. Here's the inside, nice and clean. Has a very pretty decorative edge and a poinsettia or poinsettia, however you say it, basket. The bowl has the ivy leaves and berries. And this measures 6.5 inches by about 4 1/4. Okay. And this is our buy it now for $14. Number 3. Buy it now. $14, number 3. And that is the size reference. Isn't that pretty? It's in excellent condition, guys. Excellent condition. Yes, it would be a great gift. All right. Up next, I have what I believe to be an American Brilliant cut, because it's definitely crystal. It's not a divided boat dish, but it's definitely like a cheese and cracker or celery for the celery on the table, or whatever you want to put in it. Okay, and this is an offer up. And we're starting this at $16. And this has, like I said, when you hold crystal up, it has that gorgeous sparkling color to it. Ants on a log. There you go, Kathy. Ants on a log. Now, I'm starting this at 16 because it does have, it has a little chip on that corner right here. It has a little chip. Now, these are rounded over, so they're not exactly sawtooth, but these, you know, right here, there's a few little flea bites on the inside of this one here. But look at the size of this thing. It's gorgeous, and it just glistens. And those are, this is all cut glass. There's an etched flower on the bottom with a little pinwheel inside the rose. But you see the prism of color? You'll only get that with really good crystal. I'm not exactly sure of the age on this. Your guess is as good as mine, but again, That's a great idea, Annie. Put perfume bottles on there, right? That's a super idea. Not so, again, not, it's not too large for the bathroom vanity or for your for your if you do now, guys, if you do put this on like a wood surface or whatever, I would suggest getting those little clear, those little clear dots you can buy that you put on the inside of the cabinet for like the little bumpers. I would get those and just put them here because the felt pads might show through the glass. So it's a gorgeous piece. Beautiful. Other than that little nick on the corner, it's a fantastic piece. Sure could hold nail polish and whatever. I thought of like a roll of, you could put a roll of, crackers in there, or, fancy when you cook your asparagus. You need a nice long bowl for that. But there's no interest, we're going to pass. And here's, there it is. Okay. Almost done, guys. This is my next to the last piece. These two pieces are, this one is, if you like the 1950s and you love the pink and black color, and that's your jam, this is an incredible piece. Okay. This is an offer up. Okay. And it's starting at $45. And it works. This is 1950s pink and black wall clock made by Welby, and it's made in Germany. And it is this big. It looks much paler in person, but it's definitely that 1950s pink. The face has 0 scratches on it. It has 0 chips or cracks. 0. It is run by Quartz Movement. There's a number 14 here. I don't know what that means, but it is in pristine condition. Pristine condition. So if you love the 1950s vibe, you do retro, or you know someone who does retro and you want to gift it to them, or let them know that I have it, send them over to my channel. No smoke damage, no nothing. I mean, even the hands are nice and clean. They're not pitted or nothing. I mean, it looks like it just came out of the box, honestly. So that's why it's priced the way it is. For real. So I figured I would bring that to y'all. Okay. And if there's no interest, we will pass. Really stunning piece. A stunner for sure. And then I have a piece here that I sold on D-Show, but the buyer never paid me. So I have to unpack it and bring it back. Yeah, it might go on eBay or it might go in the booth. We will see. So, Bishop and Stoner is the name. Semi-porcelain earthenware, made in England. And this was produced between 1891 and 1933. Okay. This is for sure, or going to be soon, to be an antique. Okay. I'll show you the mark on the bottom. Now, this is an offer up. I'll show you the mark on the bottom. Okay. It is in the Brookline design. It's the Brookline motif. What are you going to call that? You know, the pattern, the Brookline pattern. And this is a starting bid on this is $25. And it is a casserole bowl with lid. I'll show you all the designs. It has like the embossed. This is a very pale blue. And there's your transfer, floral transfer. It has a very slight foot. Now, the only thing here, it does have one small little takeaway at the bottom of here, but if it's sitting, you can't really even tell the difference. And here is the lid. Let me take this off. This lid has gold gilt. Oop. Little worn on the edges. But here's your design. It is a stunning, stunning piece. And there's the inside. Now on the inside, there's no chips to the lid. So it is a covered casserole or covered vegetable. That's what it looks like. It is stunning. Again, this was another one I was going to keep in my arsenal. Again, made by Bishop and Stoner, England, between the years of 1891 and 1933. Oh, beautiful, beautiful piece. I'll give you a measurement. It measures from end to end 10 inches, 10-inch round, and it stands about 6 inches in height. It's gorgeous. Let me refresh my screen. Okay. Number 7. Okie doke. That's it. That's all I've got, guys. Wow. That's amazing. I hope so too, guys. You know, a lot of the millennials are into minimal 1970s, but I heard they're also going to the 80s, you know. They're tapping into the 1980s Blue Duck, what was it, Blue Goose? You know, the Blue Goose. Back, you know, remember them? So who knows? But that's nice. I love to see that they're buying the older homes and keeping it up, you know, keeping it rolling. You know, preserve it. All right. All right. So I had, okay. All right. So most of the items that were, most of the items that I only, well, out of 27, I only sold 3 items. So there's really, for me to do a recap is, you know, that would be another hour. Thank you, Sherry. So if I encourage you, if you have not, to rewatch the video, you know, rewatch the sale on your own time. You can put me on chipmunk speed if you like. If there's something that you saw that you would like to purchase, please email me. You can do that. Don't forget, leave comments in the comments section. All right. And let's see here. Okay, so time to do, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everybody. Time to do a, time to do the bunny bucks. Okay, so I pick a number and you don't have to have participated. So we're doing one bunny buck giveaway today. So you pick a number between, but wait for the go, I'm going to put it in the chat, okay, so I can keep track. The number is going to be between 60 and 70. You don't have to have purchased. If you have not purchased, you will have a credit with me on file. And but if you did purchase something and win the number, I will deduct it from your invoice today. All right. And here we go. Go. And stop. Let me refresh. We're going to stop. Stop. We're done. You guys can stop putting numbers in. We got a number. Let me refresh and find out who won today's live chat Bunny Bucks giveaway. I'll go back up, and the first number, and that's my number 65, and I see Cheryl Hoskins at 65. Congratulations, Cheryl. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You get $5 Bunny Buck credit on your account. All right. For next time. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me today. I hope you all had fun today, and thank you all for hanging out with me. And hi, Elaine Marie. Welcome in. Thank you all for coming and sharing your Sunday with me. And of course, I will be back next Sunday, 3 o'clock, hopefully on time. And I'll bring some more goodies for you. Okay. And again, if there's anything you saw, you'd like to go back, check it out. And, you know, just email me, let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. I'll see you in the chat, guys. Love to all. Have a great week. Bye now.